Hello and welcome to Druid Oxygen Release Show. It is our great pleasure to be your host for this tremendous day. My name is Raluca Tătărușanu, Global Sales Manager.
And I'm Leo Gaciu, Product Marketing Director. Welcome, Raluca.
Thank you.
Without wearing our masks.
Yes, it's perfect like this.
Okay, so today it's a fantastic day as we invite you to see firsthand how we are pushing conversational automation to the next level with our best product release yet, Druid Oxygen. Within the next 2 hours, we'll do our best to provide fresh energy to employees and enterprise engines and empower you to go full throttle on your digital transformation journey.
Working closely every day with our customers and partners across the globe, we make it our mission to digitalize and make more efficient everyday processes and give our customers and partners the much needed oxygen, to help them go through this challenging times.
Exactly, because we all know that businesses, people, friends, and family have been in a race to get back to normal and even go one step further. Well, with Druid Oxygen, they can. And now it's easier than ever.
Moreover, we'll have partners from Acoa, Sykes, and Element Blue, and at the same time, our customers from Orange, Regina Maria, Banca Transilvania, or Servie Pharma that will take us through their journey alongside Druid to hear about how they improved their customer support, how they increased employee satisfaction with the help of chatbots. And it's really worth mentioning here the fact that they managed to have chatbots live in just a couple of days with these new key features. So just stay with us. And in a couple of moments, we'll start our first panel with our esteemed clients.
With a $5.6 trillion US slash from global GDP during 2020 and millions out of work, over 90% of the world's economic activity reached a near standstill. Yet, we pushed ourselves to keep going. We worked continuously to address the new real-life expectations in healthcare, retail, energy, financial services, and so many other sectors, delivering solutions to help companies breathe and progress beyond the tidal wave of these challenging times. We encompassed along the way everything we've learned about these use cases. We added disruptive conversational RPA technologies, AI-driven cognitive capabilities, and visual tools to create our best product release yet, Druid Oxygen. With an upsurge in the skill sets and dozen of ready-made solutions, Druid Oxygen is our game-changing response for any modern organization that wants to challenge the new normal. It's time to forget everything you know about conversational automation. Welcome to the new era of enterprise productivity at the power of Oxygen.
With this being said, it's my pleasure to introduce to you today's panel. First of all, we have Gabi Mocan, who is Head of Digital Transformation at Transylvania Bank. Hi, Gabi.
Hi.
Cosmin Panaete, Business Process Director at Regina Maria. Cosmin, it's really nice to have you here in the panel today. Hi. Liviu Dragan, Druid's CEO. Hi, Liviu.
Hi.
And Andreea Pleșa, Chief Revenue Officer at Druid.
Hi.
So thank you all for taking the time and really looking forward to today's discussion. So Liviu, I'll come back to you. I know that Druid had a fantastic evolution since its start in 2018. Give us a bit more details on, Druid's history.
Yes, I'm extremely happy to talk about this nice company. Druid evolved from being a local firm to a global company. Our presence on several continents, the large number of partners, around 50, all over the world, as well as the subsidiaries which we open in US and Europe, are taking the company towards true global one. I think that the growth of Druid is based on technological innovation. We develop a platform that can be used and scale in different markets and can service, theoretically, an unlimited number of users. To develop a scalable product, a company needs people with a scalable mindset. To develop large cloud applications.
So this sounds really good, and it's unbelievable that this just happened in little over 3 years. Tell us a bit, what is, the number one proudest moment that you had, product-wise, team-wise, along this journey?
I'm extremely proud with the clients and partners we have. And of course, I'm extremely proud by our team, which it's absolutely fantastic. The evolution of our product is due to our clients. Our chatbots have style, they have flavor, and they cover the needs of the users, internal and external. We are a company that thrives on satisfaction and connection with our partners and clients. Our product is meant to develop an addiction, a vital need by the business value it brings. So I think that our goal is to make the clients and the proud to love our product. It's important so much that we try to offer in a wisdom way, in a wise way, for all the world employees to do the business with our Druid, with our products. I think to become the most important provider of conversational AI, we have to fulfill several prerequisites, like to conquer the US market, to conquer the Europe market, or even Middle East. And I want to point out also that our product lives in the cloud, but we who challenge and create are here on the ground next to our clients.
Andrea, you have been with Druid since the start as one of our founding members, and those actively took part and achieved transformation and evolving Druid. Can you please shed some light on what makes Druid unique today in your perspective?
Yes, so I've been with Druid even from the very first day when we started in a small apartment in Bucharest. What makes Druid unique is the fact that even from the first day we created it, we thought of having hyper-automation in mind. So it's a conversational AI platform destined to hyper-automate. And this led to our partnership with UiPath and made us evolve a lot, both from the product standpoint, but also in opening new markets. In this aspect, we have invested a lot of effort in creating a very robust platform that is able to scale, to assure security, and also to be able to integrate with any enterprise system within the company, either directly or via UiPath products. And here we are very unique in this sense, in the fact that we can integrate not only to the traditional RPA robots, but also to the main pillars of the hyper-automation stack that UiPath has, from data services to automation hub, AI center, and action center. So Druid is unique in the sense that it's oriented towards hyper-automation, and it brings automated processes in front not only to the employees, but also to the customers.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea, and I think it's really, really insightful. And you mentioned the UiPath partnership. I think there was a really clear need of automation in the market that we saw, and this is something that sparked this partnership that we built in the couple of years with UiPath. And talking about Spark, I think that's the spark that also brought us to this partnership that we're having with Banca Transilvania, because I think it's, they were the first clients, and you were from the beginning. So Gabi, tell us a bit, because you, exactly like Andrea and Liviu, from the beginning with with Druid. You saw our small apartment in Bucharest.
Yeah.
So what made you trust us?
Well, it was really a really interesting moment that when I first met people from Druid, as you say, it was like a handful of people in a small apartment in Bucharest. And it somehow gave me the feeling of a startup that really wanted to do something, that had a vision. And I saw the enthusiasm of the people, and that gave us the feeling of trust. Also, let's think about Banca Transilvania that 28 years ago started pretty much similar, really small in Cluj-Napoca, and now it's the biggest bank in Romania. So I wish Druid would become something similar. And yeah, regarding the first experiences with Druid, I could say that I felt mostly not like partners, but like friends. And they were really, really keen to find out what the needs of the business are, what the real needs are. And our collaboration was really fun to do and was working together. And we really felt as a part of the Druid story. It was like, as you said, we are the first customer, and you didn't even have the platform launched yet. And we started working together, and it was really, really a great experience. And yeah, I met you the first time in that small apartment in Bucharest, but as I was talking to Liviu at some point, it was a startup, a newly created company, but considering Liviu's background in the IT field in Romania and the people he brought from different companies to build this Druid team, I had the trust that I had the confidence that it would be something really good, and the journey would lead to something amazing, which is today.
Thank you.
It is, this is a really great feedback, and I'm still hoping that, you talked about our enthusiasm from the first days. I hope that after, 25 years from now, we'll still have the same enthusiasm. So I know that you built a team just to create automation, processes, and I know that Banca Transilvania has a very big focus in digitalizing everything just to make everything more efficient. And I know you have like an army of chatbots already. So tell us a bit how, your team reacted to this idea, how your employees, welcomed the new digital assistants in their daily lives.
Yeah, as you probably know, at the moment we started the collaboration with Druid, we already had a chatbot for the customers. Mm-hmm. But in our digital transformation program, we wanted to focus also for the employees. So our first focus in the collaboration with Druid was considering the internal customers, the employees, right? And we developed chatbots for HR, mm-hmm. which respond to different questions, fill in different forms. And for example, last year in the pandemic year, it was really helpful with a lot of information for our employees. Also filling different forms, and in today's environment, working from home and everything, it's really helpful. And after seeing what's able to do, what a chatbot is able to do, we're starting to build different chatbots, like for SME, for operations, and right now they are, let's say, an important part of our trying to help the employees in the best way we can. I mean, it's really important to have access to your information whenever you need it, not having to wait, and also not consuming the time of some colleagues from different departments. That's for employees. And we had some moments, like you asked Liviu, when we had employees that were amazed that, let's say, a credit form would be filled in a matter of 1 or 2 seconds after talking to a chatbot, and that was amazing. And regarding the customers, again, last year was a really interesting year for everybody, and having the ability to build a chatbot. For example, we helped the call center a lot because a lot of information and questions were taken care by the chatbot, and also the customers would be more satisfied because they didn't have to wait in a line for a call center. So I can see benefits from these chatbots. First of all, in a matter of time saving, but also if you consider that time saving also drives you to have satisfaction for customers and also for employees.
For employees, because I think this is really important. You know, sometimes when talking about, you know, the chatbot technology in general, people are just thinking about the clients, you know, but you are a clear example that you not only focused on clients and making their lives easier and, you know, having their information much more accessible, but in the same time you focused on employees. So I think you mentioned a lot of really important and key benefits.
As you know, if you want to have happy customers, you need to have happy and efficient employees.
Yes, Gabi validates our idea that our clients are more literate than us, are smarter than us, and we learned and we bring features to our product due to you, to all the clients, yes. So Banca Transilvania remains for us the closest, of course, is Regina Maria company for us because it was the first. And at that moment is also the most important partner for us. Thank you, Gabi, very much.
Thank you, and I appreciate, I forgot to mention that one of the things I really appreciated about Druid, and I still appreciate, is that they are very open to our observations, our needs, and trying to do everything possible to fulfill the needs. So I could say they're really customer-oriented.
Yeah, so exactly like you were saying, we're seeing you not only as a customer, but actually as a partner as well, because we're all the time validating everything that we're planning to do. And this gives us, you know, leads me to my next question. Given the fact that we have this new release, Oxygen release, I want to hear your opinion about, you know, how you see the future. What plans do you have? What's in your roadmap? And how do you feel and perceive these new changes in the platform?
Yes, we've seen some new features, and I can remember that one of the features, for example, you have the monitoring of the training set quality. It was something that we discussed with the Druid team at some point that would be really, really useful, and now it's a feature in the new release.
So and thank you for that.
Yeah, that's something that we felt that would help us, especially when you grow. I mean, if you have just one chatbot with a few questions and a few training sets, it's not difficult. But if you grow and you scale for a company, for like enterprise-wise, it's really important to be able to do that really fast and accurate. Also, for example, the graphic designer that lets you design the new flows, it's something that saves a lot of time and gives you a better vision of your flows and what the interactions are. Those are, for example, two of the features that we really, really like. And also something that we're working on right now, it's the live agent and live communication with the chatbot and a human agent when needed. And it's something we are implementing right now, and hopefully we'll have it in production really soon.
Perfect.
So, Gabi, I think Transylvania Bank has already built a digital workforce that underlies actually what Liv was saying about creating addiction.
We hope we managed to do that, and we are still working on it.
Okay. Cosmin, how did your organization perceive the change that Maria and Anna brought to Regina Maria? And actually, how the employees reacted and the patients on in the increase in the quality of customer care?
We have two chatbots, one internally focused, and we are focusing on the management team, unlike Banca Transilvania, who gave it to all the employees. We started small. We started from top down in order to build awareness and trust. And this chatbot has been gradually adopted. We had layers of management team from the early adopters and the technology enthusiasts. Now I can say safely that is the favorite interface for all the approvals. Regarding the customers, we had the surprise to have a much more enthusiastic approach from them. We I was discussing with you in the first day of launch, and we had around 500, 600 interaction in the first day, 800 in the second day, and so on. It has stabilized now. We have around 5 to 6 to 1,000 customers per day, but the early adoption was very surprising. I would say that it's like the customers were waiting for this new channel.
Oh, that's great. And taking into consideration this ROI, probably you got thinking that you must replicate this success and go to other processes. So what's your next chatbot on the list?
We plan to test the market with medical advice mediated by a chatbot, so basically chat medical advice, and we plan to expand on new platforms such as WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger to see how our clients will trust using this type of interface even for their medical interactions.
That's great.
Yes, just only to mention that Maria maybe is the most popular chatbot we have. And the evolution of Maria was spectacular, I think. And due to this chatbot, we got other clients, healthcare clients in US. So I think I am extremely grateful with Cosmin because his creativity has supported us to do Maria now as she is. So I think, as I said, I think it's one of the most popular chatbot we have.
It is one of the, because I know that all the time we see it in reports.
There are more than 1 million, 2 million messages per month
exactly.
due to Maria. It's a fantastic, let's say, success in a way, even for Regina Maria to have such a conversation history with so many messages.
Exactly, and I think a key takeaway from Cosmin's answer is that you can actually see how technology is really impacting the way businesses work, processes work, how customer success can actually be achieved. And I think it's really interesting to see how businesses grow alongside technology in general and our chatbots in particular. So coming back, to the reason why we're here, the new Druid Oxygen release, I'll turn to Andrea just to ask her, give us a bit more details. What is this release? Tell us a bit more of what Druid brought new to the stage.
So Druid, with this release, wanted to be closer to the business, to the customers, and to the partners. And since you mentioned Maria was basically the starting point for us that guided towards the evaluation tools that Gabi also mentioned, because Cosmin asked us at some point that he wants to understand the customer's behavior. And with the analytics and the huge message pool that Maria brought in the platform, we were able to train the chatbot, make it smarter day by day. And in this case, Maria became as an employee that starts and learns day by day new processes, new functionalities, and automates more. So Druid platform with this release brought in new evaluation tools, both from the business standpoint into the dashboard area, but also for the data scientists, more on the Gabi side, more on the digital department side, where you don't have to be necessarily a data analyst in order to understand and to train the chatbot in a proper way. So we have graphical dashboards that indicate whether your chatbot is well or not trained, where you need to enhance and how you need to correct your training set. This will bring a lot of value both to our partners, but also to the digital teams that train their chatbots on their own. Also, we focused a lot on productivity tools. We brought in very intuitive designs, both for conversation, but also for the entity part, where we can, where the customers and the partners that are doing configuration understand better the logic of the process, the business process that they need to automate. We also focused a lot in the hyper-automation space. As I talked earlier, we have a brand new UiPath connector that it's easier to configure both for attended and unattended processes. We also have done the first steps towards Druid apps by integrated with the main pillars from UiPath stack. And with this, we can, for instance, automate the customer onboarding process without even having a back-end system in the customer's software infrastructure in order to perform this task. And this is achieved 100% automatically without a human in the loop. We also invested a lot in scalability because of our expansion on the international markets and the fact that our customer pool grew a lot. We invested a lot into deployment. We have now Kubernetes available, and we have a lot of improvements done into the back of the platform, so in terms of security, scalability, and performance. And also a soft part of this release is the fact that we have launched a new partner portal, Allbound, on the Allbound platform, where you have a self-service place with all the materials, both in terms of marketing, but also in terms of use cases, case studies. And in the platform, we have built a solution library, the first step towards a marketplace, where we have around 40 new chatbots already off the shelf with UiPath automations available that you can activate with one click.
So, Liviu, this question is for you, because Andrea mentioned, the fact that we have now a new, brand new connector with the UiPath technology. So, tell us a bit more about the partnership with UiPath and how it evolved, during these years.
Yes. I think we aim at creating highly performing original product for enterprise company, having had the opportunity to have UiPath as a model. We had an incredible chance to partner with UiPath. It accelerated both the development of the product and the maturity of the product. Without this partnership, it would not have been possible to launch this revolutionary release today on 24th of June. So we are extremely grateful for this chance. And as I said, it's a fantastic challenge due to the level of that partnership.
So how, this partnership impacted the selling process? Because, you talked about the product, it pushed us a lot, to speed up everything so that we can always be on top. What happened with, the sales?
The sales is doing well due to this partnership. Take into consideration that our actual partners are also partners of majority of them of UiPath. And it's a miracle to find out that UiPath sold in China, for example, or in different other continents, and we were not involved. We have not been involved. So it's a fantastic chance, but of course there is a challenge and a fantastic responsibility to have a partnership with such a company. So that means that, as I said, it accelerated in a fantastic way the maturity of our company.
Thank you.
Thank you, Liviu, for sharing this. So I would like to close the panel with an imagination test, and I think this question goes for all of you. Where do you see Druid in the next future? And has the Druid the capacity to become a unicorn?
My dream is not regarding unicorn. My dream is regarding our chatbots, which are our ambassador to the world. I think that the happiness of our clients, the trust of our partners, the technological evolution of the product and our presence, our international presence all over the world are elements that with their synchronize will lead to a spectacular growth of Druid value.
Okay, thank you. Cosmin?
I don't know what to say about the size of the company, but I would like to discuss the future of the product, which for me will bring naturally that value. The key would be to expand in omnichannel, to be the preferred interface, not only on, let's say, chatbot discussion, but only on voice, also on voice, and expand on multiple interfaces, such as, so that you'll be able to connect whatever interface you want to connect. Your voice interface, your, let's say, whatever preferred chat interface you have, the channel through which your customers are trying to reach you. This will bring additional value to this product. And if the product becomes widely adopted, then the value of the company will increase naturally. So I think Liviu's focus would be much more on the quality of his product than on the size of his company.
Size of the company, yeah. Gabi, what's your thought about this?
I'll make a joke about your question because let's say we started working with UiPath like about 5 or 6 years ago when they were not that famous, and look what they have become. We started with Druid when they were not famous, so let's hope they will become something similar to UiPath.
That's a pretty good chance, actually. So
His vision.
Yes, and also UiPath, when we started working, was like pretty much RPA, an RPA platform, and that's it, right? And now they grew pretty big, and they also have a huge ecosystem of different things they can offer. Also, Druid was like just chatbots when we started working together and when Druid started this platform. And now they're offering, as Andrea mentioned, they're starting to building Druid apps and offering different other solutions for different business needs. So I really see this company growing, and also the market is eager to have something like this and bringing and centralizing a lot of solutions in something that could, like a virtual assistant could offer you, like really quick response, saving time and money, and again, I'm underlining that again, satisfaction for the customers and for the employees, because as you know, it's not important what you do and what you say, it's important how your customers feel about it.
Perceive it, yeah, exactly.
Going over the time spent or the cost savings, it's important how you make your customers feel about the experience when they interacted with you. And I really think that combining different functionalities and different solutions for the business needs, Druid is gonna grow big, really big. Yeah.
Okay, so Andrea?
And I wish you all the success.
Thank you,
Gabi. Andrea?
So we like to dream big, but we like to dream big in terms of our product, because if we dream big in terms of the roadmap, then everything else will come afterwards. So we want to be close to our partners, close to our customers. We have an ambitious roadmap ahead. As I mentioned earlier, we are looking into creating the infrastructure for Druid apps. We are also looking into extending on voice channels and to have the voice chatbot also available, so to transform Druid platform in a conversational AI app environment rather than only a digital assistant infrastructure. We are investing also into the smartness of the chatbots. We are looking into having available different NLP, so being agnostic on the NLP, NLU engines that we are using, and the rest will be a surprise. I don't want to say everything from from the very first day. But we will continue to be close to our partners and close to our customers, because this is the only key to success.
So as you said in Druid, the best is yet to come.
Exactly.
Thank you all for taking part in this panel today. Really great about hearing your experiences.